Okay, Tuesday, April 23rd. Close my sunroof since I have the AC on. There we go. So, last night went down to girlfriend's house to spend the night. Went over right after I did my high intensity intervals. And holy shit, I found the recipe for really good high intensity intervals. One, be in a really good mood. If you're in like a really good state, really positive one, man, you can kick ass on those intervals. And two, have a shitload of carbs before intervals. Damn, I kicked ass on those intervals. So, kind of created an interesting scenario. One, a shitload of carbs late at night before the intervals, like an hour before, made me do really good intervals. Put a lot of, I slayed that shit. But two, it contributed towards a heavier than expected weigh-in. So, yeah, that's what happened with that. Not that it makes a huge difference in my end result of the physique, but that's what happens. Anyways, like I said, spent the night at the girlfriend's last night, and this morning we were planning to go to the gym. Got in a interesting little fight on the way to the gym. And it kind of seemed, and it stemmed around one topic, and that was whether it was better to do cardio before or after a workout. I won't get into details, but that's kind of like what it started from, and then it went on tangents everywhere else. So yeah, we had a little fight. We didn't talk at the gym, not a word was said. And then we left the gym, drove home, and not a word was said. Anyways, I'm driving home now. I'm gonna pick up some Chipotle on my way home. Watch some Game of Thrones probably when I get home while I eat. And today I actually want to go hit up Andrea because for the last few days she hasn't been able to do shit because she's still moving and stuff. So I'm gonna erase that excuse for her by hitting her up today and seeing how I could possibly help with whatever she has going on, because I think she's moving to a new apartment or home with her roommate. So I don't want to hear that I ain't got time shit, Andrea. So today I'm gonna help you out with whatever you got. So anyways, picking up my Chipotle, gonna take a quick stop at Fry's because I gave my my weigh-in scale to my girlfriend because she was complaining about how hers was really unreliable, and I was like, girl, that's what I used in 2011 and it did me just fine. But she's not comfortable with that weigh-in scale, so I gave her mine, my newer one, and then I'm just gonna go and repurchase that same exact one that I had, and then maybe give my old one to like my brother or something like that. But, that is the goal for today. Chipotle, Fry's, help out Andrea, and there's a few other things that are important today. Oh yeah, and shit. The beanies just were released today, and at first, like usually when I release things, like within the first 10 minutes, there's a shitload of like people like buying it, but then after 10 minutes, I was like, damn, no one's bought it. But then 20 minutes later, shit started flying off the shelf, so I was like, oh gosh, shit. So we basically just release clothing based off demand, and you know, when people want socks, we get them socks. When people want stringers, we get them stringers. So it's pretty much how we've been doing things in terms of our clothing, and it's been working, and I love it. I love it. We're not pushing shit on anyone. We're just supplying the demand, and the demand just keeps on growing. So it's kind of like, I like that. I like it a lot. I'm not like shoving shit in people's faces, telling them to buy shirts and clothes. I'm just like, hey, here's 60 beanies. Go get them if you want them. So I like that. I like it. The clock is ticking in terms of going to the UK. We're going in like 3-ish weeks, 3 or 4 weeks, and it feels like tomorrow. Seriously, it feels like tomorrow. There's so many things that we still need to do. Namely, we want to, if you're watching this, please listen up. We're looking for One, UK-based videographers. So anyone who's really good at filming, editing, all of that shit, and would like to follow us along for our trip down there and try to film our workouts, hanging out with friends, meeting people, film us at the expo, doing our Q&As, doing whatever the hell is going on at these at the expo, you know, representing Gymshark, representing Legends of Aesthetics. If you do this for a living, please contact us, legendsofesthetics@gmail.com. Whether you expect pay, or whether you'd like to do it free, or whether you want to do it for networking purposes, please contact us. I'm sure we can work something out with one or more of you guys. So please hit us up. And two, we are looking for friends, whether you're 3DMJ related, LOA related, or just a friend in the UK, and you would be down to show us a good time. In terms of, like, if you know the gym scene down there, if you know the streets well in Birmingham or in London, because we're going to be in Birmingham for a few days for the expo, and then we're going to spend a week in London. So if you are a London native, if you know the area well, or if you have a car, or if you just would like to hang out with us or help us out maybe with rides, help us out with knowing where the gyms are, help us out with knowing where grocery stores are, we're going to really need all this kind of assistance, since we're totally not from the area. We're from California in the United States, so London is a totally different place for us, and we kind of want to have a good time. So holler at us, guys. We don't want to do the conventional tourist kind of, let's go on a tour bus thing. We want to immerse ourselves in the culture, in the city, and immerse ourselves in whatever's going on with you guys down there. So hit us up, legendsofesthetics@gmail.com, and the best thing to do would be like list your name, where you're from, what city or whatever, a link to your Facebook page so that we can like check you out, and I don't know, some stuff about yourself, and yeah, that would be awesome to hook up with you guys. So videographers, UK people, hit us up, okay? So just got home from Fry's and a little bit of shopping, Chipotle, all that, and I got a new rice cooker. I'll probably make a video about this because I got something to say about rice cookers, that's for sure. I bought this, which is going to be something I'm listening to in the car, and I think it was Frank Yang who recommended that people read this book. But since I have plenty of books already, I need something to listen to in the car when I'm on the way to Lovato's or just long trips, so I figured that would be a good choice, so I got that. Okay. And I bought a Theracane, which is this J-shaped cane thing with balls on it, and you can use it for trigger point therapy, like kind of myofascial release. I was really interested in doing it for my upper glute, and this is a book in which I can utilize this Theracane that's going to be on the way. But this is really what I wanted to show you guys. Boom! Becoming a Supple Leopard, the ultimate guide to resolving pain, preventing injury, and optimizing athletic performance. This is, I just opened this now for the first time ever, and I bought this online on Amazon.com, and I seriously can't wait to go through this entire book. I'm honestly really excited. I've been waiting for practically a year to get this book. So looks like it goes through all different types of movements, and just whole lots of stuff. Oh my gosh, I might be more. This looks way more exciting than even Ripato's book, so I'm pretty damn excited about this bad boy. Holy shit! And yes, the mobility WOD thing. So let's look at the back. Prevent, rehabilitate common athletic injuries, all this, diagnose and fix your problems, blah blah blah. Kelly Starrett is honestly a genius, and I recommend this book, and I haven't read the damn thing yet. Becoming a Supple Leopard, that's gonna be some good shit. Can't wait. What do I got over here? Pretty much just replenishing some shit. Got my BCAA powder, ZMA for before bed, grapefruit seed for who the fuck knows, And yeah, it's some of the stuff that I got in the mail today. Chipotle, it's April 23rd. Chipotle and Game of Thrones. Does anybody else love this freaking intro? Steady hands, Papa Ogus is filming this one. It's a public service announcement, guys. Rice cookers. Bodybuilders, if you don't have a proper rice cooker, you're killing yourself. You need to get one. I'm tired of seeing people cook rice on the stove. You could do it so much easier in a rice cooker, and the best thing about a rice cooker is you can set it before you go to the gym, hit your weights, come back and have your rice waiting for you instead of slaving away at the kitchen making your rice. So there's one huge distinction I want to make, and it's the main point of this video. We know rice cookers are awesome, but it's really important to get the right kind of rice cooker, because I've gotten the wrong kind of rice cooker in the past, and I'll show you what the wrong kind is right now. Us bodybuilders, we like to be very efficient, right? Now this might look like a really good rice cooker. It's by Aroma. You open it up, you have your, let me get that out right now. Big ass pot, you put your rice in. I recommend washing your rice like 2 or 3 times. And just so you know, you can also cook beans with your rice or instead of the rice, or lentils and many other things. A rice cooker doesn't just have to be used for rice. But anyways, this is the example of the rice cooker not to get. And the reason not to get one that's like this is because it's horrible to clean up. It gets ridiculously nasty. So take a look at this. This is the kind where the moisture gets up in here, residue and stuff builds up all along this. It gets up in here, it comes out here, it flows over, and it's super duper messy. These ones with the top on it that latches and closes, they work great to cook the rice, but cleanup is nasty. You have to clean up every single damn time. There's crap all up in here, on the sides, and it's just pretty damn messy. Now this is one I just bought today at Fry's for, you could actually get a rice cooker that's decent for 15 bucks. This was one that was, I think, $30 or so, and it's by Panasonic. And let's look at the major differences of what a good rice cooker is from a bad rice cooker, in my opinion. So this is what I would call a good rice cooker for the bodybuilder. Now let's look at the difference. Boom. Automatically, you can see, right? Clear top. This has a closing top that closes, okay? This is just this. That's all you gotta do. There's only 2 pieces here to clean. You clean this, you clean this. It's gonna cook your rice, your beans, your lentils, or whatever exactly the same as this, okay? It's gonna cook exactly the same, but having one like this, which usually costs less, is going to save you time, it's going to save you energy, save you cleanup time, and you won't have to constantly clean this. You have to do like a major cleaning like every week, and if you don't, it gets really nasty really quick. So guys, when you do get a rice cooker, if you don't have one, you definitely need one. And if you have one of these, it's time that you downgrade, because these are basically upgrades of these. It's time to actually just downgrade into a simple rice cooker like this. One that doesn't have this crazy contraption on top that's going to waste your time because you have to clean it every damn day. So, boom. Buy a rice cooker. Buy one that's just like this. That's only 2 simple pieces. All you have to clean is this and this. And you'll save a lot of time, energy, and have some awesome rice. If you guys want anything else, recipes with rice, let me know. Yeah, that's it. Dad, thanks for filming. Those steady hands of peace. And I'm out.
While there is universal praise for the TSA's decision to delay allowing knives back onto planes, you may recall the TSA chief received virtual unanimous protests about that decision. Now they're going to delay that decision, reevaluate, and listen to the airlines and their employees. Brian. So no knives, but delays amidst the fires.
Damn it, I knew I goofed. Okay guys, another distinction. I was at the store and I was thinking of getting one that was just like this with a hole in it, and I was like, you know what, maybe this one's fine, doesn't have a hole in it, but I'm sure the air can just go through the sides and whatnot. Okay, you're gonna want one with a freaking hole in it, okay? Seriously, you're gonna want one with a hole in it, otherwise it'll bubble up on the sides and it'll end up on your counter like this. It's all wet down here now, and that's no bueno, no bueno. So I definitely recommend getting one with a hole in it. Unfortunately, all of them were small like this, the ones with holes. The bigger ones didn't have holes in the top, so ugh. I recommend getting one like this. If you're wondering why I got this big ass one right here, it's because I like to throw in other stuff. Like I'll throw in the tuna, I'll throw in green beans, and I'll throw in salsa. It's going to take up a little bit of room, and I like to have that extra room. And I also like to throw in beans and whatnot. You can cook it with beans, so that's why I got a nice big one like this. So it's done cooking, guys. I have 130 grams basmati rice that was weighed before cooking. I have 2 servings of green beans. I'm going to put in like 5 servings of pace salsa, and I got 2 servings of albacore chunk, or not chunk, but solid white albacore tuna. Put it all in there, and that's a nice meal right there.
I didn't do anything today.
Gotta document this real quick.
Did you relax the list? Oh yeah.
Treatment with fewer than 3 monthly doses after exposure to mosquitoes may not provide complete.
April 23rd, just a quick for the record, eating a nice small single serving of mint chocolate crunch ice cream. That's good. April 23rd, going for one of my midnight tanning and cardio sessions. Just a 400 calorie session. Good 20 minutes of tanning. Do me real nice. Keeping myself nice and tan, knowing that I have the body power coming up in a month. So making sure that I have a good base. Nice solid base on my body before I go. And who knows, maybe I'll even do like a spray tan before I go. Just to look really, really, you know, solid. But yeah, I find it beneficial for me to stay tan. As I cut down especially, but other times of the year when I'm, you know, bulking or not in a cut, I don't tan. Not really any need for me to do that. So okay, looks like I am gonna go head to the gym now off Highway 50 in Sacramento for this session. And okay, you guys know when I'm there. Okay guys, here at the gym, I'll turn this around so you guys can see. There's one other person here, just me and him. So I'm about to get my shit ready, hop in the tanning booth for 20 minutes. Excuse me. And yeah, read this book here. What do I got here? Unlimited Power by Anthony Robbins. I'm 150 pages in, and there's a chapter that's dedicated to nutrition. It seems it's kind of interesting. I skimmed around and I was like, man, this is, what the hell is going on here? And a lot of what's said makes sense, but at the same time, it's like, what? Like, you shouldn't eat this food with that food with this food. I'm like, okay. But that aside, let's get this cardio done, guys. Let's get this tanning done. I'll be back in a little bit. Headed home about 1:15 a.m. Read a whole damn chapter of this book right here, and feeling really good. Feeling really, really good. I like reading while I'm doing my cardio, so that means I'm no longer using the Stairmaster, because on the Stairmaster normally there's nowhere to put your book or anything really. So that's why I've been doing elliptical, because it's really easy for me to read while I'm doing elliptical. So that's that. Headed home tomorrow. I have a pull day, last day of the deload. Really excited for that. Some things I've scheduled this week. What do I have scheduled this week? On Sunday, I'm helping my girlfriend's dad move, and I invited Nick to help me out, and in exchange, I'm buying him an Inzer belt. So that should be pretty cool and exciting for him to get a new belt. Not so exciting to do shitloads of work with me, but that's life and what are friends for. Yeah, let's go home, Had a good day today. Gonna have a nice relaxing trip home. Nice relaxing sleep tonight. Wake up tomorrow and have another day of work. Excited. I love my life. See you guys.
Hey, quit being a little bitch!
Ogus cake!